Morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, January 31st, and today is the last day of my Plan As You Go series, where I show how I use my Erin Condren and my bullet journal over the course of an entire month in tandem. It has been a long month, and I am so proud of myself for getting through this. I missed 2 days, both because I was sick, because I've spent most of this month fucking sick. I can't, ugh. I'm gonna have a whole video going up tomorrow on my thoughts on this whole month. Am I gonna do it again? When might I do it again? And I'm gonna answer some of your questions that you've had over the course of this month. So look for that tomorrow. The other thing that's happening today is that today is my 38th birthday. Yes, I was born in 1980. That is how old I am. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. We're gonna do something tonight, my husband and I. I think we're going out to dinner. I just have to figure out where. I'm still trying to like pull my life together. So let's look at my shit. So I didn't go and cross anything out on here, but I did get a lot of this stuff done or planned. I can actually cross all of those off. This whole column here, I crossed all of this off, but I only crossed 2 things off of this column, so a lot of this has to get done today. So let's start the day off by getting my Erin Condren planner all done for the day. And what I might wind up doing actually is, I'm gonna leave Thursday blank, but I may go in and do some decoration on Sunday. I know that there is a brunch in the morning on Sunday that I'm gonna be for like the VIP thing for the Planners Rock, because I'm one of the speakers. I'm gonna be there for it. I just don't remember for sure. So I gotta get a little bit of information here to get that done, and we'll just leave Thursday blank. Now let's get Wednesday done. And the first thing I'm gonna do is, after you guys in the comments telling me that yes, I should indeed mark my birthday, I'm gonna see if I can find a birthday Steve. I think this little pink guy right here, actually. I'm gonna take this birthday sticker here and this little Steve, both from the new Celebrations collection, for my birthday, because it matches the theme. And I'm not gonna put anything in the box yet because I still don't know where I wanna go for dinner tonight. So today is gonna be just a full-blown work and get personal shit done day today. So I think, let's take a look at these stickers. Let's go back to this MP Designs kit and see what all we have going on up in here. I think this is a perfect opportunity to use one of the new Once More with Love stickers I got. These are her little, like, they reach across the whole thing, and they are computer munchkins, like, for work. I think I'm gonna use that to mark that I'm gonna work for the first half of the day. I think I'm gonna schedule myself working up until about 3:30 p.m. That should be enough time to get the work done that I need to get done today. And this is that same bow, like black and gold washi from Simply Gilded. The one thing I am gonna change though, and this is me getting super ambitious. I'm actually going to grab out some of my colored pencils. These are the Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils. And I'm gonna grab this pink guy and I'm gonna shade this desk in so that it matches better the color scheme. This is some fucking planner ambition right here. Is that a little extra? That might be a little extra. And I'm just gonna grab one of these little roses and sit it right here. It's like an icon to grab my eye and put packing list, because that's a thing I know I need to work on. And then I'll put out for dinner tonight. And that is today in my Erin Condren. Now I'm gonna take another second and move over to Sunday and get that filled in. I'm leaving Thursday, like I said, but generally, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of planning in this planner in Palm Springs. I'm gonna use this little black situation here from the MP Designs Co. kit. And I got this coffee sticker because I'm gonna need it. That's gonna be for the brunch. That's supposed to be from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., which is early. Oh man. If anybody who's gonna be at that brunch doesn't expect me to be awake. And then I'm going to take this other guitar situation and put it here in the middle. Again, this is kind of like no white space, but not really, because I'm just gonna be chilling like a villain and hanging out with people and talking to people. And this just gives me a easy way to mark that whole day and make it look nice. Oh, hi, Mock. And here I am going to put, from the Chrissy Ann Design Sampler, the Planner Friends Make the Best Friends sticker to remind me that I'll be spending planner friend time this whole weekend. So that is gonna be what my week looks like for the rest of this Plan As You Go. And when I post my picture on Friday to show you kind of what it looks like on Instagram at Llama Letters, you'll see how I did Thursday. But this is my Erin Condren for the week, and I am feeling good about it. I've set this aside so that I can reference it, even though I really don't need to that much for today. Now let's go to my bullet journal. Let's start at the beginning of January. Yesterday was a regular ass day. Hallelujah. Like I said, I'm not touching my habit tracker, but I'm gonna get into my gratitude situation here. This sounds silly, but I'm grateful for Redbox. Why am I grateful for Redbox? Because it saved us from paying $6 for Geostorm. We only paid $2, and holy shit, was that movie. I mean, okay, it was fun and like and everything. I love shitty disaster movies, but it was shitty. Like, let's not lie. I love Gerard Butler. I think he's so hot. So it was like shit fire. At the end, my husband was like, we were waiting when it was like counting down to Geostorm. We were like, Geostorm, Geostorm. And then, you know, ugh, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but let's just put it this way. Disappoint the Geostorm department. So the last doodle for this month is credit card. I don't know. I think that looks like a credit card. And then for the space doodle, we're on kind of the last ones over here. I'm just going to add more stars. And I think that this is done. I really like how it turned out. I think maybe if I don't like anything, it's kind of this one arm of this alien, but it's okay. I'm okay with it. So now our last word of the month before we switch over to the new Llama's Love Lettering Every Damn Day challenge is, what the fuck? I can't read this. Verisimilitudes. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think maybe I'll go live in my Facebook today and try and pronounce all of these. Let me finish my time tracker. Let's take a few seconds and reflect on this month. At the beginning of the month, I was really excited to have like a color theme with Tombos and using the washi tape all from the Simply Gilded box, which I loved. And then midway through the month, I started getting sick of using the same color theme over and over again. And I was like, oh, why did I do this to myself? And now, as I've gotten to the end of it, if you haven't noticed, I have taken the same color theme and moved it forward because I changed my mind again. So I guess at the end of February, after 2 months of doing the same color theme over and over again, perhaps I will have a better idea of whether or not that's something I like to do for a whole month. I have 2 things I want to do right now. The first thing that I want to do is actually do my bullet journal for today. And the second thing I want to do is I want to migrate over my calendar and task list for February. And I got to remember to switch over to the Spectrum Noir art liners when I get to the February part. Why don't I just use them now, you may ask? I don't know. One thing I want to add while I'm writing my bullet journal in for right now, yesterday I saw a comment on my video. I haven't had the chance to go and respond to them because I've been so like swamped, but I did see one from Jennifer that said that the Animaniacs for my Fox Kids challenge were actually on the WB. They were made by the WB, but they actually aired on like the Fox Kids Club, same time frame that like Batman the Animated Series and all that. So like the studio wasn't Fox, but they did air on the channel Fox. That's why I put them on there. Currently divided into work and everything else because I only had one church item on here. Now I am going to go to the February calendar and start moving things over. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my future log and I'm going to pull everything from here over to here and try and divide them up into the right categories. Spectrum Noir art liners that I am still testing out. I'll be testing probably these out most of this month. The one thing I already will tell you I know about them though is I hate the way these caps go on. They're very flimsy, so it's almost like I'd rather just set it aside than have it on the end of the pen. And the pen feels very short. Like, look at this. Here is the art liner versus the Pigma Micron. Just very short. For my giant ham hand, this feels a little weird. First mistake made trying to write something for my family on my work column. Second mistake, that's not work. As you can see, my calendar is starting to fill up. It'll fill up a lot more as the month goes on. But one of the other things I want to add using this gray from my Tombow palette is when I have custody of the kids. And I'll do that over here on the rest. That shows like when they're at my house. So there is my calendar so far for the month. You can kind of see it leans heavily on the work end, but I mean, that's kind of how it goes. Got to move some tasks over. Okay, so that's everything I've got like kind of migrated over. I still need to sit and really think about what else I have to do in February, but this is a pretty hefty list. So this is what my February is looking like thus far. I am kind of excited to see how this works, although as you can see from here and here, I really was struggling to remember to move it over when it was church instead of when it was something else. And if I could find my fucking whiteout, there it is. I might actually white these out and just not worry about it. Sweet. This is the end of my Plan As You Go month. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you will join me tomorrow for my Q&A so that you can kind of hear my thoughts on it and what's coming next. I think I'm going to do something I've never done before for those of you who've stuck around for this long. I'm going to put a poll up somewhere in the ether. I've never done it before, so I don't know how you do it, but it'll be up, it'll go bing, and it'll come out, and then vote on whether you would like me to do another one of these series. So vote in the poll and I will look at that and see it later. But in the comments, let me know what you thought, how you felt about it. Would you like to see it again? How often you'd like to see it? Blah, blah, blah. For everybody who stuck around for this long, this whole month, thank you so much for watching everything. And for those of you who found my channel during this, I am so happy to have you. And I hope that you enjoy the content I do on a regular basis, not just in a special month like this. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.